Macy, it is a pleasure and honor to talk to you about this fascinating series, awesome series. It was there happened a lot of things that were unexpected, and one of the things, let me start by asking you, one of the things that I like the most about this series is how the creators took some creative liberties to develop a series with thriller elements, but respecting the real story. So, how did you react when you were approached with this project? Because I found it incredible that most of the things that we see really took place and really happened.
Yeah, I knew very little about this story before I came to this show. And I think the main thing that I was so thrilled was to learn about Catherine. I love the Dior fashion house and I was familiar with the new look, but I really had no idea about this woman behind the name that we know today as Miss Dior. And so I love learning about her. I read this incredible book about her life and worked with Adam and Ben on on all of our amazing scenes that we had to do together. And yeah, I was just really thrilled with how prominent part of the show that she is, because she's such an interesting history and her story deserves to be told.
As you mentioned, she's a very interesting character. It's one of the most like complex characters in the series. She goes through, without spoiling anything, she goes through an incredible physical and emotional transformation
Yeah.
throughout the series. What was it like to enter both mental states of the character?
Yeah, so Catherine is captured and taken to a working camp in Germany, and I we shot a lot of this show in order somewhat. So for me, it felt like quite a natural way to transition between the two things. When I was in the camps, I cut my hair off and had to change all of my clothes, and I think that just like helps with the process. And then yeah, coming back and having not seen Ben for so long, and having just changed a lot physically from the girl that he saw before, I think that like had a huge impact on how we played the scenes and how it ultimately ended up looking on screen.
Thank you for that. I love the series. I watched it in a couple of days, but people will have to wait week after week to watch the whole season, the whole
They
series.
will.
So what can you, if you have to sell the story, what can you tell the audience to expect about the series and about your character specifically?
I think that the story starts in a place that's very unfamiliar, maybe something that we don't know about these fashion houses. But as the story really builds and grows, we end somewhere that we do know, and a place that a lot of people, if they know anything about the new look, then they'll get to see a lot of the glamour and the beauty towards the later episodes. But I think it kind of sets up very beautifully, and you have to work through some really human stories before you get to that point.
Excellent. Thank you for that. My time is up. I would love to ask you about Game of Thrones, but I know that's been a couple of years now since you ended the series. So thank you so much for a wonderful career, and again about this for this wonderful series and about your character.
Thank
So
you. It's
again,
lovely to meet you.
congratulations.